What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Crystal and this is Crystal's Copia, where we live a life of abundance. And today I'm going to do a beauty video for you. I'm going to walk you through my everyday makeup routine. It takes less than 10 minutes. I'm going to show you some of my favorite drugstore brands that I use. Very inexpensive. They wear well. They last. I love them. They're my tried and true favorites. And then I'm also going to show you what I use that's professional. So you're going to see a quick little everyday makeup. Super fun, easy. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get into it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps my channel and it also lets me know the type of videos that you like. I appreciate you so much. Thanks again. Okay, first up is my moisturizer. I am using this moisturizer from Pacifica. I will leave all the products linked down below. I got this one at Target. I have super dry skin. This is super moisturizing, super inexpensive. I used to use Dermalogica Intense Moisture, and this is very, very comparable and a lot cheaper. So that's what I'm going in with first. Next, I'm gonna go in with a drugstore primer, and this is Master Prime from Maybelline, and I love this. It has a little bit of SPF in it. It's very, very inexpensive, and it really does a good job of holding your makeup on and helps it apply really, really smooth. So I'm putting that all over my face, really concentrating on my nose, mouth, and like T-zone area because that seems to be where my makeup starts to settle. Next thing, I'm gonna go in with this new Covergirl Outlast foundation. I love this product. I used to use a Tarte foundation. I also love MAC Studio Sculpt, and this is so comparable. This is a great, great dupe, and you'll see it goes on like a dream. Awesome, awesome coverage, and it's totally buildable. I'm also using the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I get this at Walmart. You can also get it at like Sephora, Target, but the trick to using these beauty blenders is you want to make sure that you get them wet first, and so that will help push the makeup into your skin and create a more natural application. Also, a little hack for these is I like to use bar soap to clean them. I have a set of like 7, and once a week I go through and I clean all my beauty sponges so they're just ready to go for the week. But it does a really nice job of applying makeup, and these have lasted me a while. I usually replace them just kind of when they start to break down, but I get a ton of use out of these, and I like the shape. They have a flat side and then they have a pointed side, so you can really get into like little areas like your nose, under eyes, things like that. Now this looks violent, but I'm actually really just using light pressure and blending that all around my face. Next thing I'm going in with is Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. Now this is not a drugstore product, but I'm actually going to purchase an e.l.f. concealer and try that out. I've heard it's a great dupe for this, so I will let you guys know how that goes. But I had this left, so I wanted to use it up. The thing I don't like about the Tarte product, as you saw there, is it gets, after you've used like half of it, it starts to clump around the seal where you seal it up, and it's just annoying because I keep all my makeup in a bag, and so it just gets all over everything. So I've been setting that one out on my counter. Now you might not have this problem if you like have all of your makeup set out and displayed, but I don't. I like to keep mine really portable, and so I don't think I'm going to be purchasing this again. I'm going to try to find a dupe. I've heard the e.l.f. concealer is good, so I've already ordered it. I'll try it out and let you guys know what I think. Okay, the next thing I'm using this True Match. It's from L'Oreal. It's in the shade C3, and I'm green-eyed, blonde hair, so I'm usually stay around in the Cool palette. And I like this because it will set my concealer. As you can see, I'm kind of pressing it in there, and it just sets my makeup. It's summer here in the Midwest, and so it's super duper hot. And so I don't use a ton of powder in the winter when I'm more dry, but in the summer I do like to set it a little bit because I don't want it to run down my face. And now this is a professional product. This is MAC Gimme Sun. This is my bronzer. Now I swear I've had this for over a year. Like, it lasts forever. So I don't mind products that cost maybe a little bit more if they perform really, really well or they last a really long time. So you'll see I have some MAC eyeshadows, I have a MAC bronzer, and MAC blush and highlighter, and those products, I swear I buy them once a year. They last forever, and so I don't mind spending a little bit more. And I honestly, guys, I think I've had this bronzer for longer than a year. It's crazy how much it lasts. And I also use it in the crease of my eye, which you'll see here too. So again, I do like to mix and match, but these products, some of them are just worth it. And this is the MAC highlighter. I'll leave the color linked down below. and it's just really, really pretty. It doesn't take much at all. So this is one of those products that, again, years. I'll get years out of this, and I know it performs, so it's worth the price for me. Now this is the MAC blush, and it's called Blush Baby. It's like worn out. That's how long I've had it. This again, probably a year. It's probably expired, honestly. That's how long I've had it. It's ridiculous. But I like it because I swear this color looks good on all skin tones. I've recommended it to so many people, and everybody loves it. My daughter is a redhead with blue eyes and really fair skin, and it looks great on her as well. So it's a really nice neutral blush. Again, it's buildable, so if you want to do a more extreme look, you can. Now this is a MAC product. This is Painterly by MAC. I'm kind of on a MAC run here for a second, guys, but I promise I'll get back to the drugstore stuff. But I just applied this from my lid all the way up to my brow, and it's flesh toned, but I love it because it grips your eyeshadow so well. Again, this lasts a ton. I mean, it lasts forever. I know I'm a broken record here, but it lasts a really, really long time. I apply it with my ring finger because that is your weakest finger, so you're not putting as much pressure on your eye. And then I also add it in the inner and outer corner because I'm going to add shadow there, and so I want to have a little grip. And this is a brush that came with a makeup palette I have. It has like a smaller brush on one end and a fluffier brush on the end, and I'm just using that in my crease with some bronzer. Gosh, the word escaped me. But yeah, I'm using some bronzer here. Again, I think there are drugstore versions of this that I might try out once these are gone. But I'm really, really focusing on using up what I have because I do better when there's less options. Like when my makeup bag is cleaner, I can get ready faster. I'm not digging through stuff. So I'm not one to just collect a bunch of makeup because I think it's a waste of money, because a lot of times, sometimes I see these beauty gurus and they get all this makeup and I think to myself, they're never going to have that used up before it's even expired. And so I'm really trying to focus on using up what I have. Now I'm going in the inner corner there, or I'm sorry, I'm going in the crease there, and then I'm also lining my bottom lashes with that same bronzer just to give a little depth. Now I'm going in with my favorite shadow, and this is called All That Glitters by MAC. I'm putting that on my on my whole entire eyelid. And I love this because it has a little bit of shimmer, but it's not overpowering. And again, it's one of those colors that looks good on all skin tones. It's kind of a champagne-y type effect and type of color when you get it on. But again, it's one I've used on a lot of different people and I love it. This is Shroom from MAC, and I'm putting this in the inner and outer corner. This is like a little reflecting. This will give you the appearance of bigger, more awake, open eyes. And so I love that. I'm using the same brush. I'm keeping it super simple. This is everyday makeup, so I don't use tons of brushes. I try to keep it really, really simple. And now I'm going in with another MAC color. This one escapes me, but I'll leave it linked below. This is just a really light kind of brow lighter. It's very neutral. It doesn't have any shine, and it's going to go right underneath my brows. That type of color comes a lot in palettes. And so again, don't feel like you have to go out and buy all of these colors. This is another dark kind of bronzy brown MAC shadow, and I'm just doing a little bit more intense of an eye here because I'm going to work today. So check your palettes. Do not feel like you have to buy these exact ones, guys. I just want to show you how I do my everyday makeup. If you have a palette that has similar colors, try that first. Don't feel like you have to go out and buy everything you see on a video. I know it's so tempting, but you definitely don't have to. Now, this is another drugstore product. This is Covergirl, and this is just clear mascara, and I'm just going in and fluffing my brows with it, sticking them up a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with another drugstore product. This is the Tattoo, I think it's like Studio Tattoo. It's kind of worn off, but again, I'll leave it linked below. Again, I've had this one a really, really long time. It comes with this brush, and I just go under my brow and follow the natural shape of my brow. And then I'm going to go through and break it up with the spoolie at the end. Another cool thing about this product, and all cream-based products, like the Painterly that I used on my eyelids, this product as well, is they last so long, but they almost kind of get a little dried out. And so a little hack for you is to take like a butter knife and stir them up really, really well. And that will kind of reactivate the product. That top layer that gets dried out, it'll break that up, and then you'll be able to get a lot more longevity out of your products. I'm all about saving money and getting every last drop out of it. It makes me feel so good when I used it all up. Brows are such a personal preference, so if you prefer a pencil, you can definitely do that. Mine are pretty light, so I like to go in a little bit darker with a cream because it's a little faster for me. And then after I've broken up the lines that I drew in there, I'm going to go in with a NYX product. Again, this is another really inexpensive drugstore product, and this is their brow glue, and I'm just going to use it to set everything. So I run it through my brows. It's kind of clear and sticky, and it helps them stay up and stay fluffy and then also stay in place. Okay, the next thing I'm going in with the Maybelline Stay All Day liner. This is kind of like a felt tip marker. This was the hardest thing for me to do on camera. But basically I work in small sections like a marker. And this one was getting a little dried out. And so I ended up tossing it. I had a spare, same exact color. I threw it away and finished with that off camera. But I just walk the brush out of my eye. So I don't try to do a long line. I just do little pieces and then I run over the whole thing. And I did do a little bit of a cat eye. I like a little bit of a winged liner. Next thing here is this Almay mascara. I prefer the growth one, which is the green one, because I like the wand. But I ended up getting the purple one, which is like all the benefits, I think. Almay, all the benefits. And I'll leave them both linked down below. But I prefer the green one because I like the brush better. And what I'm going to do here is a little hack. I'm going to put a little bit of loose powder on the spoolie, and I'm going to put it back in the mascara. And what it does is it just gives a little grip. For me, I have long eyelashes, but they're kind of puny. What the powder does is it builds a little bit of volume on the lash. I know sometimes when mascaras are brand new, they're just a little bit too wet and it's hard to get that volume effect. So the powder helps out with that a ton. I also want to show you a hack there that I only peel off part of the sticker and it helps save the product so you don't get so much buildup in the lid. Okay, now I'm going in with the mascara. I start at the root and kind of wiggle my way to the ends. I usually do one coat on the top and then I move down to the bottom and then go back up to the top for a second coat. Again, I'm sorry about the camera on this, guys. It's hard for me to see past the camera, and so I needed to use this little compact in order to get in there. And so if you are having a hard time seeing what I'm doing, that is why. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use is a product I got because I saw it on a TikTok video, and this is a rechargeable heated eyelash curler, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It was like $17 on Amazon. Basically, you charge it up, and then you do your first coat of mascara, which I did here, and then you are going to take your heated eyelash curler and you're going to put it at the root of the lashes for 10 seconds and then on the end of the lashes for 10 seconds. And it just creates this beautiful lengthening effect of your lashes. Next, I'm going in with the Grande Mascara it's the dramatic one. And I'm going to, again, leave everything linked down below, but I wanted to put this on and then I wanted to show you a side-by-side so you can see the difference. It's amazing what that little rechargeable eyelash curler does. I'm obsessed with it, and I think it was like $17. Now I'm going in and doing the other side, and let's move on to the next step. After I do my makeup, I like to take these Norwex cloths. This is what I also use to clean my face at night, and I get them a little bit wet, and I like to use them to wipe off my lips to get any excess foundation and to do a little exfoliation. Since this is an everyday look, I'm just using the Flower Gloss. Again, this is another drugstore product. I think I got this one at Target. This is Drew Barrymore's makeup line, and it's a very moisturizing, just a really pretty shimmer. This is what I like to wear every day because I'm keeping it really low maintenance. And I'm going to give you guys a little close-up here to see the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I see you from across the room. It's kind of crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh. Everybody's singing, oh.